Virgo, welcome to the Tourmaline Tarot. We're going to do the rest of April real quick, and we're going to do it general. So let's see what pops out of here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, you want 6. You're greedy. Okay, little cards. We're going to start with tarot. There she is. All right. So, Virgo, what are we talking about? King of Cups, Ace of Wands, hello, and the Lovers. All right, are we kicking something new off here? I think it's looking good. If anything, there might be some physical stuff going on. I know I'm like, how old am I, right? I'm actually going to take a little sipper on that one. Wet the whistle. So, when we're talking about the King of Cups, what is he about? Death. Somebody's changing something. Somebody, remember, if you have an ending, you have to have a beginning. It's literally an ace. It's kind of like, it can't be bad because this is obviously good, right? So something has to shift. I don't know if someone ended a relationship or you ended a relationship or this King of Cups is shifting out of like something being in the emotions or being real into work and just like, I got my pentacle, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, and it's like the sun kind of dawned on somebody that was like, you can't keep your nose down when I'm like, you're like, hello, tink, 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 you there? Because this Ace of Wands, this King of Cups is now the King of Pentacles, which is kind of like, and it doesn't have to be a man, but I'm just saying the energy is that person who does have it together. So whatever work that they've done, it pays off. It might have been a little bit like, I'm not going to say it's annoying, but with the death card, there is kind of like, come on, are you done yet? Yeah, they're moving away from that. They have this good energy. It's kind of like we're moving out of that. The Ace of Wands is kind of like a fresh start. They're balanced. The Temperance. They're able to kind of, the work-life home balance. I hate that phrase, but it's kind of back, and that's nice. Judgment on the Lovers. They've figured out what's important. I think in some aspects you might even get an apology where they're like, hey, listen, I removed my head from my butt and I see what this could be and what we're doing. Hi. I'm like happy. So Ace of Cups, you have Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Someone's actually doing something to make things better. And that's really nice. This Ace of Cups energy, it seems like a lot, right? Like if you've hung in there, or it might just seem like a lot for this person. I get this is more than being like, I'm going to carry it. I'm going to do it. Watch them for burnout. But I feel like there's this other feeling of like they're waiting for it. Or I don't know if maybe you're still kind of carrying it because you know it's coming. You've seen the change. And you're still like, come on. Like it isn't fully realized yet. But the whole thing is shifting to this. Give me one more on that. Queen of Pentacles. So there is the king who's getting his stuff together. The queen who's getting their stuff together. Remember, I don't go by the gender. It's more the energy. There's that nurturing aspect where if this is not you, it's them. But I get more it's you where you're just like, come on. We can do this. Yep. Like, yeah. So stick in there. I get that the shift is coming, which will be nice because, if someone has been a workaholic, they're making the efforts. Not even a workaholic, but been really into something that was not you. So now we're going to do some extended Lenormand action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Birds. Sorry, I said the word. Cats. Communication. Letter. So remember how I said, this can be communication, but it's kind of like a gossipy, pokey thing. Social media, stuff like that. Birds, Twitter, sorry. Like it's so literal, but it's what it is. There's some kind of, I'm going to clarify whether this is more the gossip or just in general online junk. The cats, pretty superficial. You know, I'm not calling them superficial, but everything was very status quo. It was kind of like, feed me. I might let you pet me, but I got stuff to do. I gotta go take a nap. You know, it's that kind of energy, but there is more communication coming in with this letter. The letter is a touch more of officially stuff, so it's more email-y. You know, I don't know anyone who actually hands-writes stuff, but it'd be nice if they did. But it's on track. Literally on track. Or there's some kind of physical moving, but I don't so much get that. With the rapiers, that's, you know, the swords where they poke each other and it's like, oh God, there's fencing. There is kind of like a tete-a-tete back and forth of like, kind of this like poke, back and forth. That can speak to the bird's energy, where it's like you're just chirping and it's like, and it's like you feel like it's static in the background, like you start almost not hearing it anymore. So what is that contention about? Any kind of commitment stuff. This is also a work card. So, you know, if you're just trying to keep things nice on the surface, but it's about work and you're poking back and forth or whatever. The bear, that's also a work card too. So if this person's like super into work, but it's also, there's a protective element to it. And I'm just pulling that on the bird. So there is that kind of like mama bear energy, and it's like, offer me something, like give me something, you know, and not in like a material, give me presents kind of way, but it's like, I need something to work with. So yeah, there is some kind of celebration-y thing coming up, because I'm looking on the track. It's like you do actually get to be happy about it. It might be a surprise, because the lion is a surprise, but there's recognition. Because what do you do when you win? You get a medal. So that's a nice outcome for there. I feel like it's coming. And I just keep hearing, you don't take me anywhere nice. You know, and it's kind of like this, but I have to do this. I have to do that. And you're like, well, you know what I don't have to do? Stick around for this. But I think you should. I think there's potential. And it comes out nice and grounded. So, at least for the end of April, keep your eyes peeled. So we're going to do crystal deck and see what it has to say. A little pep talk. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, we got agate. Look at how pretty that is. And the keywords on this one are stabilizing, balancing, grounding, and acceptance. Drawing this card signifies a need to quietly contemplate your purpose. Are you steadily working in the direction you need to, or are you blithely moving forward? Yeah, so there's, you know, there's some purpose figuring out, but I feel like with that Queen of Pentacles, I keep going back to her, there is a nurturing element to it. So just keep going and growing, Virgo. All right, so that's what we have for the end of April. Like, share, subscribe if you get a chance, and I'll talk to you later.